A Denver radio talk show host says he was fired from a conservative station in the middle of his show. Craig Silverman says it was because he was criticizing President Trump. But KNUS Radio is telling a different story and claiming Silverman wasn't let go. Tonight, an executive with the radio station spoke with the media. Mackenzie O'Keefe was there. And Mackenzie, we are hearing two very different stories.
We absolutely are, Kathy. We know there's a lot of frustration surrounding this situation. On the radio station's website, you won't find anything about host Craig Silverman's show, his former podcast. He says that's because he was fired, but the radio station says that's not what happened.
For about 6 years, attorney Craig Silverman had a radio show on KNUS in Denver. This Saturday, the station shut it down.
And to do it in the manner that they did it, shutting off my mic, replacing the sound, program director comes in and says, "You're done." Are you kidding me?
Silverman said he announced on air he thought he might be let go eventually because he wanted to be a commentator about the impeachment inquiry on other media channels. And he thinks talking about that topic on his show fast-tracked his dismissal.
Does it have to do with Donald Trump? I think so. I wanted to talk about the impeachment inquiry, and a lot of these facts are very damning against Donald Trump.
Salem Media Group Regional Vice President and General Manager Brian Taylor says that's not the case.
Our hosts have the freedom to express their opinions on current events based on their own personal convictions. And this goes for all of our hosts, including Mr. Silverman. Any suggestion to the contrary really is just simply untrue.
Taylor said Silverman was never fired. He's an independent contractor and can speak for any media, but they had simply asked him not to.
We asked Craig to avoid appearing there since we consider him an important part of our team. And we prefer that he not work for a competitor.
I had every right under my contract to do so.
But as for what's next at this station,
I look forward to Craig continuing his program. I just would rather it not be, in a contentious form like this.
Now, the radio station says the only reason they stopped his show on Saturday was because he went out and said he was going to be working for other media stations, even though they had asked him not to. Now, they said they are holding all of his information on the website until they can talk with him. They said they haven't been able to talk with Silverman just yet. He hasn't answered them, but they're looking forward to having a conversation soon.